Just in 2017 alone, there have been almost 200 opioid-related overdose fatalities in 2017, halfway through the year. If that were the murder rate in Baltimore County, people would be paying attention, and people would be taking bold, decisive action. And so, as I think about my own life, and I think about the lens, and she's here somewhere, I think about the future of our county, and I see it through the future through my daughter's eyes, Daria, and what kind of legacy are we leaving our kids to come? And I don't want it to be a Baltimore County or a state where we have over 400 overdose deaths in Baltimore County. I don't want it to be a legacy where we have schools that have inappropriate infrastructure, where water's brown, where we don't have air conditioning, where we have a booming English as a second language population that we're not meeting the needs of. There's so much that we have to do to be bold and to do big things in Baltimore County, but we have to do it right now. To improve our schools, to create jobs, to partner with our private sector job creators, and to reform government so that it belongs to you again. We're running because it's your government, and the best government is of the people and for the people. And so I'm so humbled that you're here tonight. I want to recognize some other great candidates and representatives of campaigns, but I'm really excited about people we have running here in Eastern Baltimore County and across Baltimore County. So in addition to this young man, Justin Holliday, who I'm really excited about, I'm pleased to recognize we have Brian Weir, who's running for the county council here in the 7th Council District. Representing Buddy Staggerwald, I believe we have Mr. Chris Mayer. Buddy is a wonderful Senate candidate, and I look forward to seeing him do great things with you and your team, Chris. I believe, is there anybody else we need to recognize? I want to make sure that we're not missing anybody. So we've got a great crop of candidates across Baltimore County. But this starts with relationship, and this starts with you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for investing in me in this campaign. Thank you for investing in your communities, because we do have a whole range of issues we have to tackle together. And my pledge to you is I will wake up every day and I will fight for you in our communities. Every day I will keep in mind that that Daria will be a 3-year-old toddler when I'm sworn in as county executive in December of 2018. But if I'm lucky enough to serve 2 terms, she'll be an 11-year-old middle schooler. Not just her, but the thousands and thousands of kids that I taught as a public school teacher in Baltimore County. And the entire life trajectory of them, of those kids and those families across our county, will be set by one person in 2 terms. And if you have a 11-year-old middle schooler currently, or a grandchild who's 11-year-olds, they're going to be a 19-year-old high school graduate, and their life is going to be set in a whole different sort of way. So as you're talking to people, know that like these elections matter. It's not, and it's great, and these are fun events, and this is meant to be fun and light. So I want to make sure that we recognize all our great hosts to help make tonight happen. I want to thank first and foremost, let's give it up for Key Brewery. Yeah. And what a great story about what's possible with some vision and some passion and some excitement. If you would have told me growing up that there would be a premier, preeminent brewery and bar located in the middle of Dundalk, Maryland, people would have looked at it a little funny, right? But I knew, and I think anyone who lives over here in Eastern Baltimore County knew in their heart that this is possible. And what I love about Key Brewing is not only do they embrace the blue-collar, working-class ethics that I was so grateful to be instilled in growing up, they proudly display it in all their marketing. Proudly brewed in Dundalk, Maryland. Proudly brewed. I'm proud to have been brewed in Dundalk, Maryland, too. Because those values that I was taught here about working hard and giving back to your community and family and faith and traditions, they're the same traditions that apply in Arbutus and Catonsville and Randallstown and Arbutus. They're in Essex, they're in Towson, they're in Hunt Valley. We all want the same things for our families. It's just about who's going to fight to make them real. And with your support, We're going to make it real in Baltimore County. We're going to do big things in Baltimore County. I am grateful that my family, and if you can wave everybody, Marissa, my wife, my mother, Sherry, my father, Johnny, my uncle, Rob, my aunt Sherry, my brother, Justin, my brother, Jordan, my grandparents, Frank and Bertie, you were here earlier, maybe my future sister-in-law, Cassandra, my daughter, Daria. No pressure, Jordan. My in-laws, John and Kathy. I think that's it, right? I have a big family. No. But this is about all of us, and this is about working together. And so, if you haven't already, see Tucker, my campaign manager. Give him your information. If you can't write a big check, you can certainly pick up a phone and make some phone calls. Jordan actually is helping lead phone banks Monday and Wednesday nights of our campaign headquarters, just down the road, 6 to 8 p.m. There's no better way than to knock doors and talk to people. I see Brian, people like him are just doing fantastic jobs leading efforts in precincts across Baltimore County. We're grateful to have fellows like Brad, and we've got 7 other great fellows who are knocking doors and leading efforts in legislative districts across the county, because again, this is about all of us. This is about a new way of doing things, reimagining what's possible, just like Key reimagined what's possible. And I'm so proud to be having this event here tonight. I'm so proud to call you a friend. And Norm, thank you for being here, Norm Seifert, and your musical stylings. And I want to also thank Ed Creed and AJ Bierman for putting together the food and helping to coordinate tonight. I don't know if you guys are outside and can hear us. But Norm, thanks for taking care of the music tonight. And I'm going to put the former councilman on the spot. I think what we're going to do here in Baltimore County is take care of a little bit of business. So. Go for it.